Before I dive into the incredible Emirates First Class experience from Dubai to Auckland, I want to rewind a little bit and give you a quick recap of my 2024 around the world journey. Because this flight wasn't just a random trip, it was actually the grand finale of an amazing adventure across multiple continents. My journey began in Sydney, Australia.
From there, I had the incredible opportunity to fly Singapore Airlines suites from Sydney to Singapore. And if you've never seen Singapore suites before, it's honestly one of the most luxurious flying experiences in the world. You get a private suite with sliding doors, a massive seat that converts into a full bed, a service that feels more like a luxury hotel than an airplane. It was the perfect way to start the trip, relaxing, comfortable, and a little glimpse into just how amazing flying can be, where airlines really focus on the experience. Transition to Singapore skyline or airport shops.
After arriving in Singapore and spending some time there, the journey continued across the Pacific Ocean. My next stop was Vancouver, Canada, and the reason for that trip was something really special. I was there to attend my friend Berna's wedding. Vancouver is such a beautiful city with the mountains, the ocean, and the skyline all coming together and celebrating such an important moment that made the trip even more meaningful. It was an unforgettable time filled with great people, amazing food, and some incredible views of the Pacific Northwest. After Vancouver, I crossed the Atlantic and landed in London. London is one of those cities that always feels exciting no matter how many times you visit. Walking around the city, seeing the historic landmarks, and just soaking up the atmosphere is always a great experience. From London, the journey continued to Dublin, Ireland. Dublin has such a unique charm, friendly people, incredible history, and a culture that's both relaxed and vibrant at the same time. Whether it's exploring the city streets or enjoying the local pubs and music, it's a place that really leaves an impression. Love the music and people. To Ireland, I headed down to Spain, where I visited 3 amazing cities, Seville, Madrid, and Barcelona. Seville was absolutely stunning with its beautiful architecture, historic streets, and vibrant atmosphere. Madrid brought a completely different energy, larger, more fast-paced, and full of incredible museums, food, and culture. And Barcelona was the perfect mix of city life and coastal beauty with its famous architecture, beaches, and amazing food. From Spain, I continued west into Portugal, visiting the beautiful cities of Lisbon and Porto. Lisbon is one of the most scenic cities in Europe, with its colourful buildings, hills, and iconic yellow trams climbing through the streets. And Porto, with its historic riverfront and incredible views along the Douro River, was the perfect place to slow down and enjoy the final stretch of the European part of the journey. After all of that travel across Australia, Asia, North America, and Europe, I arrived at Dubai International Airport, and right from the moment I stepped out of the taxi, I knew something special was waiting for me. The airport is massive, modern, and incredibly busy. But even in the midst of all that, I had a special experience awaiting me in the Emirates First Class check-in area. The check-in process was seamless. Emirates has a dedicated first-class check-in area where they make everything so smooth, so effortless. The moment you step up to the counter, they greet you by name. It's one of those things where they don't treat you like just another passenger, they treat you like a guest. And it feels really special. They made sure my luggage was handled, provided me with an escort to the first class lounge, and ensured I had everything I needed before my flight. If you've never been to the Emirates First Class lounge, it's hard to explain just how incredible it is. It's not just a lounge, it's an entire world of luxury. Think of it as a 5-star hotel in the airport, but with all the extra perks you could imagine. I decided to kick things off with a little relaxation. After a long day of travel, I headed to the spa area for a quick 15-minute massage before the flight. This is one of the best little luxuries that Emirates offers in their lounges. A professional therapist worked their magic, and the tension from the journey just melted away. It was the perfect way to start the trip. The massage was so soothing, I was truly in a state of relaxation. The whole experience felt like being in a spa on the ground, but instead of being stuck in traffic or dealing with hectic airport crowds, I was lying back in a serene environment, just letting go of any stress. After that, I grabbed a bite to eat. You can have anything you want: caviar, sushi, lobster, and of course a glass of champagne to pair with everything. The selection is incredible, and I felt like I was already living the good life before even boarding the flight. Fast forward a bit, and it was time to board the plane. As a first-class passenger, you get priority boarding, so I was one of the first to step on board. And let me tell you, stepping into the Emirates First Class cabin was like stepping into a whole new world. The cabin is absolutely stunning. Gleaming wood paneling, soft mood lighting, and a sense of calm and peace all around.
The space feels so open, and every seat is a personal suite.
Total privacy, that's something that really stands out with Emirates. Speaking of my suite, it was truly luxurious.
Imagine having your own personal cabin on a plane, with a seat that refines into a full flatbed.
You're given your own private space, where everything you need is at your fingertips. And when I say everything, I mean everything. Cut to footage of the suite, reclining seat, luxurious pillows, large screen, and privacy screen.
The suite comes with a personal TV screen that's huge, noise-cancelling headphones, and of course a luxury amenity kit with all the toiletries you could need.
The flight attendants were incredibly attentive, and I'm not just talking about the basics.
Every single detail was taken care of. As soon as I settled into my seat, they came over, asked about my preferences, and offered me a refreshing welcome drink. Throughout the flight, the crew constantly checked in to see if I needed anything.
The kit even had face masks, lip balm, and skin creams. It was all very high-end. And let's not forget the pyjamas.
Emirates offers you luxury pajamas, fresh slippers,
And even a blanket so soft you can't help but drift off into relaxation. Honestly, it felt more like a stay at a luxury hotel than a flight. One of the biggest standouts was the level of service.
whether it was a drink refill, a quick snack, or even a change of seat position, they were always there. I felt completely taken care of. Let's talk about entertainment.
Emirates' ICE system is considered one of the best in-flight entertainment systems in the world.
I spent hours catching up on movies and shows. I watched some classic films, and even a few documentaries. There's honestly so much to choose from. And then, of course, there's the food. Now, if you've ever flown first class with Emirates, you already know their food is out of this world. But even then, nothing could have prepared me for the full-on culinary experience that awaited me. The moment I looked at the menu, I knew I was in for a treat.
I was brought a 3-course caviar service to start.
Yes, 3 courses of caviar, each more decadent than the last.
There's no rush here either, you can eat whenever you like, so I spread my meals out over the course of the flight and enjoyed every moment. But now, if you know anything about Emirates First Class, you know about the shower. Yes, the shower at 35,000 feet.
The shower suite is huge, well, huge by airplane standards, of course.
You get marble floors, high-end toiletries, and fluffy towels.
You can take your time, freshen up, and feel completely rejuvenated.
It's not just the comfort, it's the novelty of taking a hot shower mid-flight. It feels like a dream come true. Now 17 hours is a long time to be on a plane, but with all of Emirates' amenities, the time passed surprisingly fast. I took naps in my flatbed, watched movies, ate delicious meals, and just enjoyed the luxury of it all.
I was able to unwind, sleep deeply, and even get some work done if I wanted. There was always something to do, but nothing ever felt rushed. Every few hours, the crew would come by and check on me, offering water, snacks, or a little treat. It made the flight feel incredibly personal, like I was staying in a luxury hotel, not just flying to another city. And then, before I knew it, we were landing in Auckland.
The approach was gorgeous, the greenery, the hills, and the blue waters.
I didn't want the flight to end, but eventually we touched down, and I was left with a feeling of gratitude for having experienced something so luxurious. So there you have it, my unforgettable 17-hour journey in Emirates First Class.
If you ever get the chance to experience this level of luxury, don't hesitate.
The food, the service, the amenities, everything is top tier.
It's an experience that goes beyond just flying from point A to point B. It's about enjoying the journey in every possible way. Thanks for tuning in. If you like this video, don't forget to hit like and subscribe for more travel content.
And who knows, maybe I'll see you in the skies on the next luxury flight.